morning.
Good morning. So, before we do our video for the day, we are going to do just something fun for you guys to partake in. So, June 1st, so for the month of June, we're going to start doing, we have all our heirloom tomatoes that we're doing a contest.
Yeah.
And the
On the
winners
seeds.
of that will get the seeds from them, but you're going to have to wait till we...
So we have 5 different types of heirlooms. Yeah, so we're going to do a little fun contest each month. So there will be 4 winners.
And what you do, you keep an eye out for our GNOME friend here in the videos. He won't be in every single one, but so at the end of June, and then the end of July, the end of August, and the end of September, we'll have a video out saying contest. You comment the number of times you've seen him
In the month.
and we will also have our videos numbered from 1 till the last one. So however, so you say I seen him 3 times in videos number 2, 8, and 10.
Or whatever.
Or whatever video you see him in.
Yeah.
And we put all the correct answers all together, and we pick a name out, and that's who wins the seats for that month. Then we will continue
On to the next
on
month.
to July.
And we will draw the names on camera. So, and
Don't be a
don't
cheater.
cheat, okay? Don't look at what everybody else has put or anything like that. Just have fun with it, and we'll make it fair. It's got to be fair. So we're trusting you to make it fair. So it'll be fun.
I
And
think so.
our little sneezy no legs.
He's been busy running around the farm for the last 10 years.
And yeah, so let's get on with the video now.
Not counting this
Yeah.
viewing, we will start
today.
today.
Good morning.
So, today,
Friday,
June 1st,
June 1st. Yay. So what we're gonna do?
and it's cloudy.
It is, and
Patty's
I'm
got her coat on, but she's
freezing.
freezing.
I feel my hands. Yeah, I'm cold. I
I
don't
need
know.
to give you a head shake or something.
Oh, today's gonna be a long day. So today what we're gonna do is we're going to bring you around. So we're gonna start in greenhouse number 1, 2, then 3, then 4, the high tunnel, the far fields, the blueberry fields, just to give you an update on how everything is going. So let's start right now. So this is greenhouse number 1, and if you all remember how packed it was in here, it's no longer packed because we've got a lot of stuff brought down to the fields.
Sold at the market
Sold at the
and
markets.
outside.
Yeah, so we have our romaine in our 4 cells that are going to be sold at market, and we will be planting some of that in the fields, but we have lots in the lettuce house.
All of our cucumbers ready to be planted outside and in patio pots.
Yeah, we have more over here. If you watched our herb pot that we do for a lady, actually she comes from BC every year. She's coming next week to pick up her herb bowl, and she's gonna love this. And I'm gonna go and get some little marigolds to put in there. Our lavender is slow but coming.
Brown cherries.
All of our herbs.
Cherries, look at them. So this is what the ground cherries look like.
Yeah. They're already starting in these little tiny 50 cell or 105 cells. They're already starting to fruit up. Crazy. And we still have a lot more transplants to do. And the rest of the beets that we have to transplant, we will go and show you what we have transplanted down in the fields.
The basil.
Basil is doing fantastic. And our lettuce bowls are coming along. We sell these like hotcakes. And our herb bowls, which also sell. You can see how they're starting to fill out nicely now. We sell tons of these each week too. And we're out of the actual herb bowls now. I thought we had more in our drive shed, but nope. So let's head over to number 2. And these are our we use the Pantera pots, and we put 3 cucumbers in each, and we put a cage on them. These are just pickling cucumber. I think this was called Cross Country. We used for these, you can use Cross Country or Jackson or any kind of pickler you want. You don't want to use in these pots the big heavy slicers because they get too heavy. People buy these like crazy, and we sell these for $15 each. So once they have to be caged today before they start getting too out of hand. These ones we don't we don't take any of the growth points off of because we just want them to really bush out. We also use a variety called bush pickle, and they're a nice variety too. So we have some of them planted for pots that we're going to be doing later on. So now we'll head over to greenhouse number 2 and show you how things are going in there. And sorry about the weed whacker, but it's got to be done, and he doesn't stop for anybody. So so this is all of our cabbage, broccoli, watermelon, cantaloupe. We have more squash, our celery, and more squash over there. And this is where we load for market. So excuse me, we have to get our trailer loaded for tomorrow's market this afternoon. Okay, over to number 2. And we're in number 2. This is our tomato house. Look at how tall they are. It's beginning to look like a jungle. So Haley and I clipped and desuckered yesterday again, which we have to do every few days now. And our tomatoes are starting to ripen up, which you can see right in through there. They're great. Actually, that one looks like I have to eat it soon. It'll be nice when these all really start ripening up and we can start bringing them to market. And our indigo cherry drops, I think they're called, these are doing well too, but they're still not ripe. We're waiting for, on these, the bottoms are still green, so we're waiting for them to redden or pinken up, and then we'll start harvesting them. And yeah, it's all looking great. So this is greenhouse number 2. It's going fantastic. And our onion table, it's doing very well. It'll be a little bit before these are ready, but they're coming. They're coming. And this bed, we still haven't got the dirt brought up. The bucket on our tractor is a little pooched right now, so next week we'll get this filled and get the rest of these onions planted in there. So now let's go down to greenhouse number 3.
Okay, so number 3, our pepper house.
Pepper house.
Pepper house. So we have all the front planted. These are going in the high tunnel.
Well, these are going in the high tunnel, and we're going to bring some to market. So these are the lunchbox peppers. We've planted down in the high tunnel, and we will show you that later on, but this is just a quick update of this one. These tomatoes are going somewhere. And then we have our 6-inch pots of cherry tomatoes and beef steaks that we have staked and strung, and they will be going to market. And our tomato hanging baskets, which we don't have a whole lot left. And then these wonderful peppers.
With peppers
Haley,
on
yes,
them.
do you want to show them your big pepper?
Oh yeah.
That. Look at that. And yeah, they're starting to produce. So yes, we're going to start pruning these very soon. That'll be one of our next jobs. So stay tuned for that as well. But now let's go over to number 4. And greenhouse number 4. This is where we have our cucumbers, eggplant, and we have our greenhouse variety beefsteaks in the center. They're doing amazing. The stalks on these are humongous. So we're happy with those. Our cucumbers are growing like crazy. Every single day we're down here clipping, which we've already done. And I just want to find one of these. We're getting our cucumber beetles back again, which are a pain in the butt. So we've been squashing them. Let me just try to find one for those of you who have never seen one. We've been squashing them. And is that one? And as we were clipping, and we're going to go up later on once the leaves dry and take our little shop vac that we have, and we're going to suck them all up. You just have to be careful not to suction the plants. And here we go. I just saw some. Okay, let me see here. These, and they're always, oh, and they fall so easily. Oh no, okay, I think I got them. Sorry, bear with me. I'm trying to watch the bug and I'm just going to squish them first. That is a cucumber beetle. And you do not want them because what happens is, I'm not exactly even sure what they put on the plant or do on the plant, but your plants just wilt and they die off. So you want to get rid of those cucumber beetles like ASAP. So we have been taking off all of our growth points on these two. They're looking great. We're trying to keep up with that so that they don't get too out of hand like they did in that one pruning cucumber video that we had. And
this is a tomato truss that has another sucker going out off of it. So you just want to snip that off.
Yeah, we don't keep those either. And this is just what we do. Not everybody does what we do. We just do what we find best.
We do what we want.
So let's head on down to the high tunnel.
I was going to say number 5. We should just call it number 5.
And I like high tunnel because then we're going to have in the far field, it'll be 1, 2, 3. F1, F2, F3.
ABC.
ABC.
1, 2, 3. ABC.
And here we are in our blueberry field. We have 2 acres of these high bush varieties. Look at the flowers. Like, they are absolutely loaded.
Oh my gosh.
The crop this year, guys, it's going to be unbelievable. If you get a chance to come this way to pick your own blueberries, come and check it out. And I mean, a lot of these you're standing and you're picking at, like,
they hang like grape clusters.
Yeah, they really hang like grape clusters. So, oh, sorry about the wind. I'm going to try to block it here. So this is our blueberry field, and then it goes, of course, the other way, same direction as the high tunnel down there, and all along the highway. So we have, like I said, 2 acres of these, and I cannot wait. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bees around. It's so great to see.
And do you know what the #1 pollinator of blueberries are? Black flies. So they are actually good for something.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know they're a pain, but they do pollinate our blueberries.
And if you don't know what they are, they're little flies and they suck your blood. So like a mosquito and black flies pollinate blueberries, so we have to love them.
To the high tunnel.
And our nicely plowed field, I believe we're going to put beans there. And that one there is going to be all squash. So there's that field with the plastic laid down, and it's going to be most of our vine squash and some cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe's going to go up that way.
Cantaloupe is going to be up the hill. Here we are in the high tunnel, and so this row over here has more tomatoes in it. This row here has some more radish, which we are going to eventually pick. Patty and I planted 300 peppers in here yesterday. And here are the peas that we strung a while ago. They're growing really good. We have some onions and more of our radish that Patty is picking right now for market.
We grow 3 different types. And do you remember what these were called?
Fingers.
Fingers? Yeah, Liz calls them fingers. I'll put that in if I remember. And then we have the Easter egg variety, and then we have the regular red radish. So we'll show you as we go. We'll show you the Easter egg are very attractive. Our customers really like them, and then they love these too. So we do an assortment. So we're going to do maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 bunches for the market for tomorrow. And we'll show you the rest of the varieties once we get there. But we put about 11 of these in one bunch. The bigger red rounds, or the reds, or the Easter egg ones, we do about 8 or 9 because they're a lot bigger. So, pretty.
And that's the high tunnel. Here is the peas that Shane planted outside. They're coming up nicely. And the rhubarb out beside the high tunnel is also starting to grow very nice. So that is the high tunnel and outside here. Also we had the beets in the high tunnel. I forgot to mention that, but they are doing great. They're starting to get the bulbs on them, so they shouldn't be too long. And we will head over to our new patch. Okay, here is our new patch we did. So you've seen us plant that a while ago with our herbs. We got dill, radish, carrots, our onions, kale, and kohlrabi. And then over in this new part here is going to be watermelon and whatever else we have to plunk in there. And it's really windy and it's starting to actually get chilly here, so I'm gonna go and put a coat on, I guess. Finally, yeah. And there's our haunt building. It's coming along. So now we are up at number 1 again, and we're just going to show you our Easter egg radishes. So they come in white, pink, red, purples, really nice bright colors. And we'll show you how we wash them and store them for market. So Patty's just giving them a rinse with the hose to clean them up a bit, and then she stacks them in our tote, which we then fill up with water so the radishes are covered, and we stick them in our little cooler room we have.
Aren't they pretty?
They are gorgeous.
They're so, look at this.
That would be so nice.
Buy these. So this is the Easter egg variety. And people just, the ones that are used to, and you'll get a lot of that at market actually. Even the colored carrots, they want orange carrots. They don't want to try anything that looks different. But once they try these, or you put, just explain, you put this into a salad, and who wouldn't want that color in a salad or on a vegetable platter? Or so it's a really nice thing to grow. And then of course we do just the plain red bunches, and then these finger-like ones. These are really nice when they're cleaned up too. Oh, I lost one. But
very
we
pretty.
we charge $3 a bunch, and they can eat the tops as well. Haley tried that last year, remember, Haley?
Yeah, and salads. It was really good.
But you tried it just raw in one of our videos too, and you thought it tasted a lot like cabbage.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how we do this. And just make sure when you're going to market that you keep anything like this with a little bit of water in the bottom of the tote, like Haley said, because you don't want them, if it's really warm out, you don't want them to start wilting. You want the presentation to be nice as well. And that's a great selling feature right there. If it looks good, people will buy. So, I think that's it for today, eh, Hale?
I think so. We've showed you the farm and how everything's doing.
Once we get each field planted too, we'll keep showing, but right now this is all we have to show, and we got lots to do. Ground cherry planting this afternoon.
Oh God.
So we have to prep the beds and get the plastic laid, and you don't like ground cherries. You like them.
I like eating them. I don't like looking after them or picking them.
She doesn't like answering questions. Tell them the story about that.
Okay, so when we first planted ground cherries, they were this new thing. And every time we go to the market, we'd have the sign, or they'd see them, and people would come up and they'd be like, ground cherries. What are ground cherries? And so you'd explain to them. Every person that would come up, round cherries or ground cherries? What are they?
Cherries?
Ground
cherries?
So I ended up just not
working that side of the booth.
side of the booth. So anyways, they're really, really good.
Husk cherry, ground cherry.
Yeah, so, but anyways, don't ask me what a ground cherry is.
So anyhow, that is it for today.
That is all, folks.
Hope you enjoyed our boring little tour, but we got stuff to do. So, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
And nothing beats fresh. 5.